Okay, so we've seen our share of Karen videos, most notably the Central Park Karen. But I don't think I've ever seen a video quite like this. So in Dallas Fort Worth, woman Esmeralda Upton came up to three Indian women outside of a restaurant that they were just leaving, came up to them in the parking lot and starts screaming these horrible ethnic slurs at them, telling them how much she hates Indians. They're of Indian descent, um, and actually physically attacked them. This is what's interesting. You can see part way through the video, she realizes she fucked up because she's on video. And some part of her brain is saying, this is not going to end well for me. It's just very rare you see this kind of just unadulterated racism. And I think I can only speculate that she feels like she has a past because she claims that she's Mexican American.
You're obviously not living the great life in India.
You're the one who's racist. Why do you make comments like that?
You come from our country and you want.
You just said you're Mexican. How does that make sense?
I'm a Mexican American. I was born
What
here.
makes you think that we are not
Were you
Americans?
born here?
What makes you think that we are
Because
not?
of the way you speak. Because I'm a Mexican American,
But I'm not
I
speaking
speak
to you.
English.
You're the one who came and talked to me. I'm talking with my friends.
Like everywhere I fucking go, you Indians are fucking everywhere.
So she's a Mexican American. So she's one of the fine people that Trump was saying how most of the Mexicans who come here are bad, but some of them you assume are good people. This would be one of the good ones, right?
This is one of his voters. I'm betting. I would be shocked if this woman did not vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah, she does not strike. She does not give off big K-Hive vibes. This woman.
I don't think so.
It was so great in India. Why the fuck are y'all here? Turn your fucking camera off. I'm happy to talk. Turn it off.
No, why should I turn it off? You're the one who came and talked to me.
I'm Mexican. I'm Mexican. And I paid my fucking way here.
What? Why would you come and talk to us and make a racist
Fucking camera off.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You don't touch me.
Talk to you.
Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, she's hitting me. She's hitting me.
You too, bitch.
Shut up. Do not. I didn't even talk to you. I did not talk to you. Do not.
Turn the fucking camera off.
Go back to your car.
I am.
Go back to your car.
Fucking camera off.
Don't go back to your car.
Go back to your car. You need to call yourself an Uber.
Go back to your car.
Tell me what to fucking do, bitch.
Don't tell me to do what.
Turn the fucking phone off. Are
Just
you with
shut.
them?
Just shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
I'm gonna fucking build your fucking. You better turn that goddamn phone off, or I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot your ass.
I did not talk to you.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Yeah, so at the end here, she realizes what she did here. Like, this is why she's so fixated on the videos, I think. But she's too drunk, too crazy, too ignorant, and too stupid to not make it worse. Yeah, no, threaten to shoot her.
Yeah,
on
right.
camera.
Once you already
That's
know
a
you're on
solution.
camera. Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is why, I'm sure Lauren Boebert was warned against open bar at her bridal shower, but I guess she didn't take advice, man. The cash bar, when you're of that temperament. You got people with concealed carry permits, don't let them go wild for 2 hours straight. It's not going to end well, especially in Texas, which is a diverse state,
Well, actually,
Shouldn't even be having her party in Texas. Was she from Colorado, right?
Who?
Yeah, Boebert. Yeah.
Oh, Boebert. Yeah. This the one of the women who took the video said she's lived in Dallas Fort Worth for 25 years and never had anything like this happen. And that's something I want to point out too. Very often people will see something like this and say, "Well, see, Texas." That's everybody. It's not everybody, but it is some people, and it's rare that they're this fucking dumb to walk up to people who are literally filming you and just keep going and going and going and going. And there is, like I said, there's an unedited video where in her drunk, stupid mind, she realizes how bad this could be for her. And she tries to, I don't know, have a moment with them. I'm sorry, I stepped over the line. She puts out her hand to shake their hands, and they're like, no, 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 no. And they're backing away. And that's what they picked up at the end, where she starts going off about the video. Like basically she was saying, look, yeah, I'm sorry about this, so shut off the videos. And then when they wouldn't, then she threatens to kill them. Literally.
Right. I mean, it was brave of them to not extend a hand to shake, because if you're in a situation where like that, where you have a crazy drunk woman says some insanely horrible shit to you, and then, you know, she backs down and offers you a handshake, you know, I'm sure certain people would just take the handshake just to be done with the situation, right? Just to turn down.
Not only that, they kept filming her.
Right, good for them. Good for them.
This woman's threatening to shoot them.
Yeah,
and they're still filming.
Yeah,
yeah. So, which, yeah, especially, look, man, I'm sorry. These people are packing in that state. You know?
Oh yeah, no, she had that big
I'm gonna
bag
shoot
there.
You. That's not an idle threat.
No, it's not an idle threat. You saw the size of her handbag there. That could fit something in there. Absolutely, you got to be really careful. Yeah, I mean, you have to be careful anywhere, but especially in a state like that where they're allowed to carry these guns around. And a situation like that where you're clearly not in your right mind to begin with, the lady's clearly drunk, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Yes. I do find it interesting that she's Mexican-American. I'm a New York tour guide. I do a lot of immigration tours. And I do talk about this period where, Italians, Jews, and Irish were not considered white. You know, the only white people were Lord of the Rings white people. We are the men of the West, right? And all the Tolkien apologists out there, I'm sorry. The book is racist, okay? The geography of the book, he's very clear about what he thinks about people in different regions. There's no getting around it. But yeah, that was very much the perspective back then. I mean, what Tolkien's writing, basically the men of the North and the West are the men. There are supposed to be these, they didn't appear in the movies. There are supposed to be men in the South who are more ape-like and not as intelligent and more short and squat. Oh, who's he talking about, I wonder? Southern Europeans, obviously. So that was the perspective then. They were not considered white people. And the way they started to become white was you started to get ethnic white on forms, census forms. You started to get ethnic white. And then eventually they dropped the ethnic and these groups became full-fledged white people. And that could definitely happen with the Latin population. You are seeing something very similar with white Latino now, if you notice that you see on forums. So a lot of people are saying, well, the white population is going to be a minority by I'm not sure, 2050? Is it 2050?
I think that sounds about right. Yeah, I think I've heard that.
That's the white population. But if you went by the old standards, the white population would have been a minority by like 1940.
Right, exactly.
So what makes you think they're not going to shift the definition again? Because white is really not a fixed category. It's a cultural construct.
Well, especially the way she's using it. Right, because she's not even making. It's obviously she's obviously a racist. There's no question about that. But she's not, in her mind, attacking them from a racial perspective so much as a sort of nativist and ethnic one. I'm Mexican, but I've been here and I paid my way here. In other words, I've been here.
Well, and how did your people
You sound
get here,
like
though?
you haven't been here, and I'm gonna hate you because of that. You know what I mean?
Right. And who immigrated here? Your parents, your grandparents, somebody did.
Right, exactly.
So what about them? Should they have been confronted in a parking lot by a psycho?
Look, resentment is a hugely powerful thing. We're not going to get sidetracked in this video. We're going to talk more about this weekend, but obviously Biden relieves $10,000 worth of student debt. You have all these people coming out of the woodwork saying, I paid mine. Why should you get a break on yours? Same thing here. I paid my way here. What are these immigrants coming here wanting things for free? Of course, you had no evidence that these people were immigrants, no evidence that they wanted or were getting anything for free, nothing. It was just a deranged, drunken, racist rant. But that's the seed in people's minds, is that someone is getting something for free that they had to work for, and that just drives people crazy. And the reason it drives people crazy is because the economic model of this country is one of austerity, where everyone has to scrape and scrounge for every crumb that they get. And that's what creates these kinds of resentments. And they manifest themselves in different ways. This was obviously a deranged, racist, drunken lunatic.
Well, as somebody who lives in the greatest immigrant city in the world, I can tell you any stereotype of lazy immigrants, I've never seen it. You're gonna direct that at Indians? What are you kidding me, man? These
right. Well,
these poor
that's what I mean. This is
bitches,
obviously a sub-moron.
You'll go to the deli at 6 o'clock in the morning, and that same guy is there when you come in at 8 o'clock that night.
100%,
what are they talking about? Lazy.
Of course.
These people work harder than any Americans that I know. So, I don't even understand where that stereotype comes from.
Please clap.